Hey, how y'all doing, baby? It's Friday. It's Friday. This is take 2 because I had a cat up in my lap and it just got ambitious and everything, so I had to move the cat. Anyway, y'all know the routine. What, baby? What do you sit here in my lap? Be quiet. Anyway, baby, it's Friday. National theme of the Republican Party. You're distracting me, you little shit. This is indeed a little bit. He thinks I'm partial to him, but anyway. What? Here. You're gonna have to look for part 2. Okay. We're gonna start over. My beer is already opened. I've already pre-tested it, I guess. Anyway, it is Beer and Bud Friday, so get the beer off the ice, put that bud in the bowl, and let's get on with uno más cerveza, baby. Second sip is just as good as the first. Anyway, as I said, put your preferred smoking material in whatever container you wish to puff it out of. Let's get into a nice weekend. As you can see, the sun is shining down here in Texas. I hope the sun is shining on you, no matter where you are, baby. And if it's raining outside, I hope the sun is shining in your heart. Anyway, what's going on? Well, we got a big race coming up in Florida. I mean, not Florida, I'm sorry, Virginia. And I ain't starting over it because that would make number 3. Big race coming up in the governor's race in Virginia. And Glenn Youngkin against Terry McAuliffe. Terry McAuliffe, the Democrat, doing pretty good there. Glenn Youngkin, they say it's a tight race. Glenn Youngkin, he's really appealing to them Trumpers, those MAGA crowd, baby. That's who he's talking to. Of course, he don't want Donnie there campaigning for him in person. And that might look a little too bad later on. But Glenn Youngkin's done tied that anchor around his neck. So that's who he's got to preach to. The maggot crowd in Virginia. And his latest ad here is really going after, it's just really sad because they're trying to ban a book out there, Beloved by Toni Morrison. It's a book about slavery and the horrors of what happened during that period in American history. And they want it, well, it's got a little sex in it, baby. If it's got a little sex in it, well, that's reason enough, let's get rid of it. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? That critical race theory seems to be a big thing out there. And he's proud of these parents that are standing up against that. Mind you, critical race theory is not taught until postgraduate college, when you're seeking a higher degree. That's when that course is taught, not in your high school. Anyway, he's not the only one. He's playing in. He had a little help last night, not directly, kind of indirectly, because old Mike Pence, he went to, where was it? Purcellville, Virginia, last night, I think it was, and went to Patrick Henry College, where he gave a speech. Gave a speech where he was proud of all the people standing up at school board meetings and standing up for students' right not to wear a mask. And for standing up against critical race theory, which he thinks is just a scourge on America right now. It's terrible that anybody would even, it's government-sanctioned racism is what he called it. No, Mike, critical race theory investigates and looks at racism through our government's history, through our systems and our policies. That's where it comes. So we can do better. You know, when you know better, you do better. When you learn, you know more. That kind of thing, Mike. Whether it be books on slavery or critical race theory, it doesn't matter. They want to ban books. They want to ban knowledge. They want to ban their children from having to learn that there was slavery and there was horrors that just are beyond our belief. But we don't want to teach that. We don't want to learn that in our schools because it would, I don't know, what, make little junior concerned about being white. I'm not concerned about my kids learning about being white. I'm concerned about them learning and having empathy for those that aren't white and who have struggled in this country, and understanding how our society and our government institutions have used race in the past to deny people their right to pursue happiness and all the things that implies. Anyway, Mike Pence is on the run, but it all fallen into a plan here, because the other big news was that Adam Kinzinger came out and said he ain't running. He's not running again. He's going to bow out in 22. He's not going to retake his office. Out of Illinois, you know, the guy, one of the 10 that stood up and voted for impeachment, one of them, Adam Kinzinger and Liz Cheney, both are on the January 6th committee, the two Republicans. Yeah, he's not going to run again. Are you shitting me? Along with Anthony Gonzalez. I think he's out of Ohio. I don't know. Yeah, Anthony Gonzalez out of Ohio. He's already said he's not going to quit. Donnie tweeted out 1 down, 9 to go. And now after Adam Kinzinger, he tweets out, not tweet, he puts out a little message. He ain't got no Twitter. 2 down, 8 to go. He's talking about Liz Cheney and Peter Major and all them other 6 others that voted to impeach his ass, that he's going after. He's trying to take them down one by one. And it looks like he's doing a damn good job of it. 2 down, 8 to go. Let's see how this goes. I'm telling you, there is not a spine one amongst the Republican Party. I appreciate that Kinzinger and Cheney are on the January 6th committee and that they have stood up and for the truth of what happened on that day. While we watch every other Republican try to slither away like they didn't know what happened and, oh, it was just some nice people who came to visit. I don't freaking think so. This ain't over, and it's going to go way deep, baby, and there's going to be congressmen and senators that are going to be implicated in this, I have no doubt. So they're just trying to save their own ass. Kinzinger said it's not going to give up politics. Maybe he's going to come back or something, maybe a run in 24. Mike Pence might run in 24, I don't know. Mike Pence ain't got a snowball's chance in hell of ever getting elected again, I don't think. He can take all that good Christian conservative shit and shove it up his butt. He worked for the devil in my book, you know. He sold his soul to work with Donald Trump. And now he tries to get in his back pocket there and try to get close to his ass again. Are you shitting me? Come on, Mike. You ain't got no respect left at all, buddy. You're just digging a ditch. Anyway, Biden's over in Italy over there, went over to see the Pope over there, and visited with him a while. So he's over there for the G20 summit and a big conference on the environment, climate change. And we have this big bill that's sitting here waiting to be put through Congress and reconciliation that would address a whole lot of issues with climate change. And we sent him over there without it. That's pitiful, baby. We can't get that shit done. We need to get our shit together on a lot of things. We need to get our shit together on passing legislation. We need to get our shit together and seeing Steve Bannon locked up and put his ass in jail until he decides to testify. And anybody else, Mark Meadows, or anybody else that doesn't think they have an obligation to this country to testify when called so in front of the Congress. But we're going to see. We're going to see what happens, baby. Oh, look at there. Neighbors. Always good to have neighbors, baby. Anyway, that's about all I got, baby. I want to thank everybody for last night's meeting. Heartfelt meeting last night. You lifted our spirits. I can't thank this Blue Dot family enough. John Diddybag, thank you for stepping up in a big way. We appreciate that tremendously, buddy. And to everybody who contributes to this show in order to make it keep going, baby. We appreciate that. Oh, Lord, we got traffic. Anyway. It's nobody. It's a steak truck, I think. Anyway, appreciate y'all coming by and visiting. Don't forget, your beer and bud. Enjoy your weekend, and y'all take care of yourself. We'll see you later.